We can't do it alone. Ukrainians react to lack of additional funding in U.S. spending bill.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 85%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Why does everyone expect aid to be included in every single bill we pass? The purpose of that bill was to fund the U.S. government, not the Ukrainian government. Ukraine aid should be passed in its own bill, and in fact Congress will be debating one this week. Relax.
The USA alone has spent $75 billion on Ukraine. Much of that money is still at work with weapons yet to be delivered. That doesn't include assistance from the rest of NATO, which can definitely ship its gear a little more easily. It's in a good spot for now.
We have spent like 1% of our annual budget, less than 1% if combining 2022 and 2023. To cripple the military of an adversary we have previously spent trillions on just to prepare to do so. I'm relatively ambivalent but I'm cool with how that money is spent.
It's a fight for sovereignty. I'm usually very anti-war to the point of being disgusted with the actions of moderate Democrats in the past, but in this case it's not a pro-war position, it's in favor of a country's self-defense. The only pro-war party here is Putin and his supporters. The rest of us just want this nightmare over.
Anti-war does not mean anti-justice. Letting Ukraine lose means letting millions of Ukrainians suffer under a Russian regime, and it also means tolerating imperialism in the 21st century, and it gives Russia a base to launch even more wars in the future. Most wars in recent times were morally questionable. For example, we were wrong to invade Iraq in 2003 downright. But there is no morally gray area here. This is a fight of good vs evil. If we want peace and we want to prevent future, even bloodier wars, then Ukraine must win at all costs.
Greater than Ukraine must win at all costs. It seems like there is a price the West is unwilling to pay: the lives of our troops. This war could be over if we didn't fear Russian WMDs.
WMDs are not the lives of troops of Western nations that would be at stake if NATO went to war with Russia. NATO joining direct combat with Ukraine against Russia risks mad. On top of that, we can't justify direct war with Russia yet. If Russia decided to directly invade a NATO member, you bet the US would have its active duty troops physically in Ukraine in a matter of days, but if we attacked Russia now, the USA would look like the aggressors. Unfortunately, doing more puts not only civilians of Western nations at further risk, but also civilians of Ukraine should it cause Russia to go nuclear.
Greater than Russia has not outright attacked a NATO nation. Not overtly. Drones hitting Romania, blockades in NATO water, cyber attacks, decades of propaganda, lots of other things. But you were right. Russia knows where the lines are and they keep testing them. Eventually they will go too far.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.